Hello world, and welcome to the first, well, not the first, but the first 2019 episode of the Cypher. I really don't think we did an episode of the Cypher this year. I'm not too sure. There's just a chance, but I really can't remember. But it's 2019, and this is the first official Geeks from the Trap edition of the Cypher. I am your host, Colin Mill. I'm here with my co-host of the evening, Tunes. Say what up, Tunes?
What up, Tunes?
So if you guys been listening to the Cypher for a while it was still on ColinMill.com, it's now going towards GeeksFromTheTrap.com. You guys know how this show works. We come, we sit down, we smoke, we talk, and we share what's on our mind. That's literally the whole point of the Cypher. And of course, like always, I'm in the whip, blowing it down. We already got the shit lighted. Bro, y'all don't even understand. We got like 3 blunts already rolled. Yep. We got a little bit of what do you call it, mixed in there.
Yep. Wax. The oil wax.
Is it wax? I thought it was just oil.
It is oil. Yeah, it's kind of oil.
Right. Yeah. My vape pen broke and the oil was falling out everywhere. So we were like, nah, we need to use what's left of it. So it's in the blunt. I think what sour we got, Kush. What we got? Sour. Mm-hmm. Shit stink like a motherfucker, but you know, and they go that fat booty we was talking about before. But you guys can't see, so you guys can't even see the fat booty we talking about. But anyway, we just came back from seeing The Matrix and Empire 25, AMC in Manhattan. Mm-hmm. Right now, we feeling like we in 1999.
For real, that shit was epic.
We felt like we just went back in time, and it's crazy. And it's crazy because the movie technically takes place in 2021. So the movie's only short, like 3 years. Like, damn, y'all could have waited 3 more years before putting this back in theaters, and y'all would have been on point.
2 more years.
But then again, they got the reboot that they're doing right now. So, it's in production. They just hired the director of the original one. Well, one of them, Lana, because he got a sex change. She got a sex. I was trying to be political correct. I don't know what to get. They got a sex change. Technically, both brothers did get a sex change, so it is they. It was the Wachowski brothers. Now it's just Wachowskis. Yeah, they both got a sex change. Yeah, and that shit crazy? Yeah. I wish I could see y'all two looking
how
right now.
Will described these two?
So what?
Will described these two like 2 dudes.
There were 2 dudes when they introduced it, when they made The Matrix. There were dudes when the Matrix was made.
They're like
they became women.
Dudettes.
They became transgender women, I think, after Cloud Atlas came out. Cloud Atlas.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I didn't know. One of the brothers did it first. And I'll never forget it because I was watching the interview for Cloud Atlas, and it was Lana who was originally Larry. Larry was the one who got the sex change first. And I'm looking at him, he got the pink hair and everything, and his brother just got his arms folded, and he just looked upset. I was like, damn, he must be tight that his brother got that sex change. Then less than a year later, he got a sex change. I was like, wait, was he just upset that he did it first? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what was that?
Damn, they always in competition.
Right? For real, but, we went to go see, their second movie, which was The Matrix, and The Matrix is just as amazing as it was 20 years ago.
For real, bro.
And I've never saw The Matrix in theaters before. None of them. This is my first one I saw in theaters. Same for you, right?
Yeah, facts. Definitely the first time.
And I don't know whether because it was AMC, Dolby, and Dolby Cinema, they made sure everything's brighter, it's clearer, the sound's way. There was like in a regular movie theater, you might have like 4 or 5 speakers on each side, where in Dolby Cinema you have like 10 speakers on each side, and then the projector is way wider.
Yep, longer,
right?
Larger. Everything's better. Sounds better. You sound like you really there with Keanu Reeves,
right?
Bro.
Like it was raining. The scene where it was raining, it really felt like it was raining. I had to be like, yo, is it dripping in here? What's going on? The only thing I didn't like, I didn't hear the score as loud as I wanted to. I wanted to hear the music as loud as the sound effects. The sound effects was awesome. Everything else was sound editing, but I didn't get to hear the score the way I wanted to. I wanted to feel like I was in concert, like yes, that only happens rare. Like when I went to go see Michael Jackson Thriller in AMC. Bruh, that was like seeing Michael Jackson live on stage. I never got to see Michael Jackson live on stage, so that was the closest I can get. Seeing Michael Jackson in 3D and in IMAX, that was the closest I can get to seeing Michael Jackson on stage.
For real.
But it shit sounded like a concert. It
really did. It sounded good. It looked amazing. It was on point. And I didn't think it was good. It was probably the best movie that I've seen, like the best quality movie that I've ever seen.
For a movie that's 20 years old too.
Yeah, it was like the best quality, bro. They did a good job with that, remastering that or whatever.
Right. The thing is, like, even though it was HD, you can see the film grains in there. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that was shot on film. When I watch it on Vudu and on the digital formats, it looks so digital, you forgot the shit was shot on film. Like, oh shit, this looks like a 90s movie, but it's clearer.
Yeah,
you know?
Facts.
And it's so strange because for over a week now, Tunes would tell you, I've been already plotting for us to go see this film. I was like, bro, we gotta go to see The Matrix. But my AMC stub list, which I have two AMC A-list accounts. One of them was off, so I was like, fuck, bro, we can't do this week because I gotta wait to turn the other one back on so I can bring you with me. And for the whole week, I've been thinking about like, oh, we gotta go today. And you know, the movie came out last Friday. The whole weekend went off without me getting a new AMC sub list. So I had to wait to payday, which was yesterday. So payday came, finally got the money, and I was like, all right, we gotta go see this movie today. Couldn't. I had to go deal with my car because my whole tail light got pulled over by the cops the other day because my tail light was out. Cop was like, yo, man, your car smell like mad weed. You need to get some air fresheners or something. But I'm gonna let you go with a warning because you seem like cool people. So, well, he didn't say those exact words, but he basically let me off because, well, because I guess I'm cool people. So I don't know. Anyways, so I'm thinking about this movie like, damn, we gotta see this movie. We gotta see this movie. Even though we've seen this movie plenty of times before. Seen it on TV. I'm sure I've seen it on DVD. I've seen this movie plenty of times. So it's not like, oh, this is a must-see in theaters. But I'm like, I remember when I saw Scarface in theaters last summer and how much that made it, like, I've seen Scarface a million times before I saw it in theaters. But when I saw it in theaters, holy shit, I saw what everybody else saw in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like, I felt the epicness, impact of it all. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, we have to see The Matrix. We got to see this on a big screen. We got to.
And it was amazing.
It was amazing. It was pretty much one of the best movies I've seen all year, even though I've already seen it years ago.
It really was. I could agree to that.
But the thing is crazy. Earlier this week, at my job, this gentleman came to me, right? I told you the story earlier this week, too. So this gentleman come to me, wealthy fellow, had money. We're not going to explain why me and him were having this conversation. Just know that me and him were having this conversation. Anyway, so it starts off as simple. You know, we're talking about sports. You know, we're talking about boxing. We're talking about football. You know, we talk about business. We talk about real estate. Then we start talking about people and, you know, how life is and everything. And eventually he was like, you know, life is all energy, you know? We're all connected, you know? Like, we all live in the same reality. It's just our perception of reality is different. You know what I mean? And then, like, it just kept going. And then eventually, what he was saying was almost like word for word from The Matrix.
For real.
It was almost word for word. Like, everything Morpheus said or anybody who was introducing Neo into The Matrix was coming out of this man's mouth. And I felt like I had to really pay attention because it was a white guy with money telling me this thing. You know, it's one thing when you got a conscious dude with no money from the hood telling you this shit. It's another thing when you got a crackhead from the hood who got nothing at all telling you this. But when you got a rich dude with money, a white guy at that, you know what I mean? Now it's like, okay, maybe that crackhead was onto something out there. Maybe that crackhead was onto something, you know? And it's crazy because, you know, it's a whole, like, it's literally like going down a rabbit hole when it comes to this shit.
For real.
Because it's like, wait, so we're all energy, we're all connected to the same life force. You know what I mean? It's like, it would literally blow your mind. Like, there's a scene where Neo, when he finds out what the real world is, and he just like, stop it! I can't take it! And he just starts throwing up.
Take me back.
I feel like that's most people. When you try to really explain to them, like, once you try to get into what, quantum physics or quantum theory or, you know, any of that stuff where you're trying to understand or, you know, try to be enlightened, you know, that's where, you know, either you're gonna unplug or you're gonna go fucking crazy trying to understand this whole thing. Like, damn, how does this life really work? You know, am I really tasting my food right now? Or is it my thought signals telling me what this food tastes like right now? You know what I mean? And I remember this one time I was really, really getting into this type of stuff with this book I read. I think it was called Hip Hop Decoded. And this book went into everything. It started talking about chakras. You know, it started talking about frequency. And the frequency freaked me the fuck out because he was like, the frequency that we're getting from the radio is technically the same frequency we're getting from each other. Exactly. You know, we feel that energy and we can have bad frequency, we have good frequency. And it's like, once you start looking into the stuff, it's like, whoa, what in the, because once you realize that the world isn't as like, just like the Matrix, we're living in a system that, you know, don't really let you know what the world really is and how the world really works and how things really could move. But, you know, there's people who benefit from the world not knowing all of this information. You know what I mean? And it is crazy because some of this stuff you don't realize until you start smoking weed. Because you start thinking more often, like, wait a minute.
Some shit you ain't noticed.
Right.
You know, you get a whole different lens. Definitely get a whole different lens when you smoke.
So I want to do a quick shout out to my people at Deke Media. Shorty put up this post, a post on her Instagram story, and she was like, how many people, like, do you read the Bible more when you're high? Or, you know, that's like a sinner thing and you're going to hell? And I was like, yo, I can't read the Bible unless I'm smoking. Like, I could try, but I'm going to either get bored or I'm going to fall asleep. You know, Sarah Vega at Dig Media, that's the one I'm talking about. She was, talking about like, yo, for real, I can't read the Bible unless I'm smoking too. Like, I can't finish the chapter unless I'm smoking. Oh, wow. You know what I mean? And, I was making a joke like, yo, so does that mean, well, that must says a lot about us. Either that, we just getting more in tune with our spirituality, or we making excuses to smoke. And she was like, or weed is not as evil as the world makes it out to be. I'm like, yeah, of course that's the case too, but, my thing is, it just like, I'm just realizing though, it's like, when I first read the Bible, right, when I was a kid, right, I just saw it very literal, very literal book. Like, okay, Adam, Eve, God made Adam, he made all the animals, they named the animals. It was 7 days, God made the day, he made the night, this, that. Very, it was no different from me reading a Santa Claus book. You know what I mean?
Facts, storybook.
So, as an adult, I think I was like maybe 18, 19. Probably around 1920, when I first smoked and then picked up the Bible. Holy smokes, it was like I was reading a completely different book.
Wow.
It was a complete different book. I totally understood everything now. I'm like, holy shit, I don't think we're supposed to take this literal. This whole book is an allegory, it's metaphors, but this is stuff that technically happened, but somebody made it too literal. Like, yeah, this actually happened. This is facts. It's like, no, you're missing, we're missing the points. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to realize this. Like, you guys really gotta really look at the Bible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys believe in God, if you don't believe in God, if you're into Christianity, if you're a Muslim, if you're an atheist, if you a vampire, because technically that's a religion now. I don't know what your religion is, but I'm just saying, whatever your text is, read it when you smoke weed. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Whatever text you're reading, read it when you smoke weed, and tell me if you don't feel different about that book. That's all I'm saying. Because I looked at the Bible completely different after that. I still, believe in the Bible, but there's definitely some inconsistencies in there. And I'm like, okay, somebody definitely edited this book.
Of course.
Somebody rewrote this a little bit. I need the original version, because the original version had like 80 books in there that got taken out. So it's like, okay, this ain't the exact book. But read your shit when you're high. That's all I'm saying.
They call them translations. That's what they call them now.
When I was working at the bookstore, we had like 80 different translations up there. Maybe more. We had the Princess Bible, the Jesus
King
manga.
James.
We had these were like, there was a manga version, like the anime version of the Bible. There was an army version of the Bible.
Wow.
There was a princess version of the Bible.
Oh, nah.
Like,
too hard.
there was one for everybody. Read it when you're high, people. That's all I'm saying. Because you learn some things about yourself, and you learn something more about your belief. Because I've learned so much more after reading that. Because, I don't know. For me, it just absorbed more. You know what I mean? Like, I just picked up more things. That's why I was crazy when I was watching The Matrix earlier. Because it was like, I didn't realize how occultic that movie really was. Yeah. That movie was so occultic. There was so much of the occult in that movie. It's not even funny. Like, and mostly when they hear the occult, they're thinking of, Baphomet. They're thinking about, satanic practices, magic, this and that. And it's like, there's a little bit more to that. You know what I mean? Like, all these Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland references, like follow the white rabbit, going down the rabbit hole and all this stuff. You know what I mean?
I think that's
we're not in Kansas no more. All those references. Those play some really, like, when I hear about stories about people, like the kid that get called like an MK Ultra and stuff like that, they always bring up those movies. Conspiracy theory or not, they always bring up those movies. So the fact that they reference that shit in The Matrix, it's like, come the fuck on. Right. Like, I really hate when movies reference things. Like, I hate when Marvel reference the Bible. Like, don't do that. I like, especially because I understand the text now. It's just like, come on, guys, you're not helping. You guys are not helping with the situation. You know what I mean? Like, if you really pay attention, y'all, Tony Stark is technically Jesus Christ in the Marvel universe. And same thing with Neo. Neo is technically Jesus Christ in the Matrix universe. There's all just Bible retellings, one way or another. They just added different stuff to it. But there's always the one. The one that's going to save the world. Shit, Superman is technically Jesus Christ.
Yeah, facts.
And he's literally spot on with the story. Father sent him down to save mankind. Like, bruh, that's literally spot on. Like, you literally, the guys who wrote Superman they're plagiarists. I'm like, yo, let's just give him a cape. Put him in modern days. All right, cool. They will never know. Instead of him saying, turn the other cheek, they just have him punch somebody. But my thing is, read your Bibles. Read your text. Whatever that is. But, there's another thing I want to talk to you guys today, since we're on the subject of weed. They have decriminalized weed in New York City recently.
Yeah, facts.
And now I'm like, whoa, what does that mean? Now, that would explain why I didn't get no harassment from the cop when he smelled a lot of weed in my car. Like, this shit's decriminalized anyway. The fuck am I going to do with this nigga?
Facts.
So,
like, all he can do is give you a ticket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's still illegal to smoke it, technically. It's not legal all the way.
Criminal charge.
Yeah, it's not criminal charge. That's
like
the
a violation.
That's the thing that people don't know.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just think, oh, it's good to smoke weed now. I can smoke in the cop's face. Don't do that.
No, you can't smoke in the cop. They can still arrest you because you know you're getting charged, but you're not getting a criminal charge. You know, like you're not gonna be. It's not gonna be stuff that, you know, when you apply for a job, they're gonna see that you got arrested for weed. It's something that really, you know, that like a violation, like a traffic violation,
right?
Stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which is very easy to get. Y'all don't understand how fast you can get one of them shits.
Facts. You run a red light, you cross the street, jaywalk, all of that type of stuff is all traffic infractions.
Yeah, I don't even understand how many times cops really. Maybe I don't know. I don't know about your state, but in my state, I've been noticing cops be letting niggas go a lot for the dumbest shit. Like, all right, my nigga, I'm not gonna stop you for this shit. Like, I you know, as much as these cops around the world be shooting black folks, I gotta give it up to the NYPD on our side, because last time they shot somebody was like 2006. That bad. I mean, the cops on our side. We're not talking about the guy who killed Eric Garner. That's a whole different precinct. I'm not talking about that precinct. I don't know nothing about that precinct.
You talking about 113?
Yeah, I fuck with the 113 precinct right here. Ain't nobody. They ain't kill me. They ain't shot nobody I know. And I don't think 113 had anything to do with Sean Bell, right? No. So yeah, 113 precinct is cool. Whoever's training these cops on 113 better train everybody else, cause y'all fucking up everywhere else in the world. I don't know. In my experience, as much times as I've dealt with 113 way too many times I would like to remember.
I don't got no good stories.
No, yeah, you don't know, but you don't know how to talk to cops though. Anyway, though, that's the thing though. You don't know how to talk to cops. I've been pulled over with this nigga, and I've been arrested with this nigga. I can tell you, he don't know when to stop when the cops come. They pull up. The fuck y'all want from me? We in the backseat. Fuck y'all pigs. We already in the bookings. I fuck all y'all up. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up so we can go home. Like, this nigga won't stop. This nigga won't stop. He'll talk all the way until we in the cell.
And then it just don't work for me. It just don't work for me. So now I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck everything. Fuck the cops. Fuck NYPD. Fuck 113. Fuck 67. Fuck 72nd. Fuck the first precinct. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know any other precinct, so I like I said, I only rep my 113 precinct. And that's only because they've been good to me. Even though I've been inside their fucking jail cell before. Hey, and y'all niggas violated because all I wanted was a YouTube clip. Now, one of y'all wanted to help me film that video. I'm like, come on, I'm missing on all this production value. They're like, you can film when you get out of here. But I'm like, I won't be here to film, though. So, fuck y'all for that. But, you know, other than that, thanks for not locking a nigga up the other day. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck 75th precinct, too.
How many precincts don't grab your ass? God damn.
Fuck all of them precincts. Fuck all of those. Fuck all of them.
God damn, my nigga. You been in mad precincts.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. Fuck all y'all niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas, bro. Because y'all not doing nothing to my cousin right here, but y'all really be violating a whole lot of motherfucking people that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people don't have the same stories I got.
Yeah.
I know that. I've noticed that a lot. That's why I realized, you know, and it's crazy. That's why I'm like, it's that line when the guy was telling me the other day, where he's like, yo, we all live the same reality, but we have different perception of things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I like how two same guys, like we're almost the same type of individuals, two different experiences we're living in.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We're both what? Aries or Taurus? We're both what?
Aries,
yeah, we both got Aries signs, right? But we have two different experiences.
Yep.
But same personality traits. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's crazy how this shit works. You know what's crazy? You remember that line in The Matrix when he was like, you know, a lot of people don't know that they're in The Matrix, and, you know, anybody who, you know, who's still in it is technically an agent.
Yep.
And then, you know, and then it's like, when I was hearing that, I was like, God damn, any cop that joined the force is an agent.
Facts.
Like, you're forced into the Matrix after that. You can't stop being part of the Matrix. Your whole job is the Matrix, to maintain the Matrix.
I done seen a lot of videos where you see one dude, you know, committing a crime or whatever, and then you got like 50 different citizens trying to arrest the person or hold the person down for the police to come.
You know what's crazy? Like, I've seen videos where a black man ain't doing nothing to nobody. Cops got guns drawn at that motherfucker, like, get down! But a white boy who don't kill his wife, his kids, and 3 other people
shot up a Walmart.
Could be running up butt naked behind the cops, and they will run. They won't pull a stick out. They won't tase this nigga. They will run away.
Because they're scared of themselves.
Like, whoa.
They and think about this too. Think about that white security guard who pulled the gun out on that sheriff.
Oh yeah, the sheriff
at the IRS building. You know what I'm saying? It's how they see us.
That man had a badge on and everything.
Exactly. He had
full
the
uniform
on. You know what I'm saying? That nigga never had that uniform in his life. You know what I'm saying?
So the security guard, yeah.
Yeah, never had that uniform, bro, and he still didn't respect it. You know what I'm saying? He emulate that uniform, and he still didn't respect it because of the black man in it. That's why I be trying to always make it clear I don't give a fuck about your skin, bro. It's your uniform. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that uniform.
You know what I was when I was watching the movie? What line had me going crazy? I was like, oh, that's a good thing Will Smith didn't play this part.
Well,
so I was thinking, what happened if they kept Will Smith as Neo? Well, Will took the part as Neo, and Lawrence Fishburne ended up playing the part of Morpheus still instead of Val Kilmer, because Val Kilmer would never have worked.
Nah, they said they switched. If it was a black guy that was gonna be an actor, then
yeah. But I'm just thinking in my mind, like, what if this was a black movie and it was a full black cast? You know what I mean? That line where Morpheus would find out Mr. Agent Smith's name. He was like, the name is Smith, and he was like, I don't care, y'all look alike. I was like, man, if this was an all black movie, this line would be racist as fuck.
Yeah, it would be type prejudice.
But because he's a code in the Matrix, that line they could get away with that line because technically he means the agents all look alike.
Yeah.
He don't mean white people look alike.
But even us, we looking at them niggas. Them motherfuckers look all the same, bro.
Nah, Hugo Weaving. I
always
knew
subtle differences.
Hugo Weaving has a distinct look.
They all look alike.
Hugo has a distinct look.
On.
Nah, bro. Maybe the other two. The other two besides Hugo. Yeah, I can't remember one from the other. But Hugo, I know that man's face.
Of course.
But that's because
subtle differences, bro.
But that's because Hugo. I've seen Hugo in more movies. Hugo. Can you tell the difference?
The subtle differences.
The subtle differences, yes, very subtle differences. Like very, very subtle. I literally work near Koreatown in the city in Manhattan. I kid you not. I be thinking I see the same people every day. It's not them. I'm like, hey, oh, that's not you. Oh, fuck. My bad. This is so racist. I gotta go.
Earlier I said Bill Murray and Robin Williams look alike.
Yeah, I still don't know how you see that. I don't know.
I feel like Flipper, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I was talking to this man about Ghostbuster, and he was like, yo, I don't know why, but I keep mistaking this shit for Flubber. I was like,
I don't know, bro, because I just remember a green monster in fucking Ghostbuster, and I remember a green ball thing in Flubber.
And there was definitely green goo in both movies. There was definitely green goo.
That's why I keep confused. And then Robin Williams looked like Bill Murray in that movie, bro. To me, in my opinion. I saw that when it first came out, so, it wasn't...
What, Flubber?
Yeah, so...
I think I saw that shit on home video.
Yeah.
Or I think I got it from the library or something like that, or the video store.
Yeah, I seen that shit when it came out. Not the first day, but like that generation. Around that time.
Oh, you saw the theaters?
Nah, hell no. I didn't see no movies in theaters when I was a kid, except Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, my nigga. The movies I saw as a kid, man. I still have some of my stubs from those days.
Sheesh.
The oldest one I got is Baby Geniuses.
Baby Geniuses?
Baby Geniuses is my oldest ticket stub.
Wow.
I saw the Rugrats movie in theaters. I saw Toy Story 2. My mom would take me to go right to sleep. She would pass right out.
Nah, I had older tapes.
So what?
I only had those in tapes.
Those are the only time me and my mom could go out because she would be at work all the time. So she would see like, oh, I want to go see. Me, I'm a movie kid, so I was like, I want to go see a movie. So she's like, all right, let's go to the movies. Go take me, take my brother, take my friend Camille. Sometimes we was forced to take my god sister because my god sister. Well, technically she's my aunt. No, I mean, not my god sister, my aunt, but my aunt who came to my mom was like, oh, you're going to the movies? Take my daughter with you. And she ain't never paid for shit.
Oh, no.
Right? That's why I don't fuck with her today. That's why I don't answer your calls, okay?
Oh, my God. You used my mom.
For real. Have her mom, telling her mom, well, technically my cousin's grandmother, my god sister's grandmother, that she got charged my mom for fucking babysitting. But then she wouldn't. But then she'll call me telling me to fix her cable box for $20, and then don't pay me. Like, you're not supposed to charge family.
Seriously?
The hypocritical shit. I tell ya.
Seriously?
I tell ya. Family, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking family. But anyway, that's besides the point. I had a whole nother point I was going here. And I went totally left field. But I don't. How did it start again?
We were talking about something else. I don't remember. We're ciphering right now, bro.
Yeah. This is what happens when you cipher. And the shit starts as a thread, and it just goes places. But I really feel like I was going somewhere with it. There's a reason why I pointed out. Oh, kids that go movies I was going to see as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll go. My mom will grab all of us, and then my mom will just pass the fuck out. Wake her up when the movie is over. Like, all right, movie's over. Ready to go home out. There'd be a bunch of us too, so she'd be tight. Like, oh my God, there's so many kids.
Wake up to so many kids. Go to sleep to so many kids.
But you know what's crazy though? I don't remember talking during the movie as a kid. And when I go to kids' movies today, which I really hate because it's surrounded by kids, but what the fuck do you expect? You know the only time you can see a kids' movie without kids? Go to a late show. The later the show, the less kids will be there. I kid you not. Every time I see a kids' movie without kids there, it's at 10 o'clock.
I mean, what's a kids' movie?
Finding Dory.
Okay.
Incredibles
That's not really
2.
a kids movie.
Yes, it is.
You know why I would
Okay,
say
all right. Those are family movies. I would say
Yeah.
family. Okay.
I would say,
I would say family
I
movies.
wouldn't call them kids movies because, you know, those are the stuff we watched when we was younger.
Yeah, but we're not kids anymore, and those are targeted towards kids.
I don't
Prime
care.
example.
It was targeted
Goosebumps.
towards us.
Let me tell you how I knew.
Those-
Let
none
me
of those is not targeted
tell you.
towards
I'm
kids.
gonna tell you exactly the moment I realized I was seeing kids movie in the theater. Cause I had the exact same feeling when I saw Finding Dory and The Incredibles 2 and all that.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw fucking Goosebumps 2 in theaters. That shit was the ultimate reminder. This was for fucking kids, bro. I said that. I went all the way to Levittown. I went to the nice fucking theater. Because they had the food, the drinks, and all that. Bruh, I sat down in my seat. All you hear is these fucking kids screaming and yelling and running up and down the aisle and just fucking going ham. And I was just like, none of y'all gonna shut these fucking kids up? Not one of y'all? It's like we're in a fucking playground. But I realized I'm in a fucking kids movie. This is what fucking happens when you see a kids movie early in the fucking day. There's kids there. I was like, I might as well have been at fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
Did you feel like Lion King was a kids movie?
You know what's crazy? I saw Lion King opening fucking day. IMAX. Now one fucking kid in sight.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, now about grown people there.
Kids movies, bro.
Bro, we just said
kids.
Disney movie is family movies.
Those are not kids.
Goosebumps is not Disney.
I know.
That was definitely a kids movie.
That's a kids movie.
That's
but
a kid's
Finding
movie.
Dory
Disney,
was not a kids
Disney
movie.
is we already categorized.
That was
Disney
targeted towards us.
Disney is targeted towards
Lion
family.
King was targeted towards us.
Yes, Lion King, Aladdin, all those
Was
movies.
targeted towards us.
That was specifically for
That's
millennials.
what I said exactly.
That was
what I said.
specifically
It's
for
not kids
millennials.
movies,
And best
bro.
believe, like, if anybody ever wanted to see what a real millennial looked like, they should have came to the opening of fucking Lion King. You would have saw one of every millennial in that motherfucker. Especially in Manhattan. I saw it in Manhattan. So I saw all. Matter of fact, if you go on my Instagram at the movies, well, one of my Instagrams, at the movies with Carl Miller, or it's Carl Miller at the movies. I'm sorry. If you go to Carl Miller at the movie and look at my stories for when I saw Lion King, there's a moment where I don't know why when I started doing. I think I started it from Lion King. But every time I go to the bathroom during the movie, when I come up, I always get a shot of the audience on my way up, just so I can see the people looking at the movie. I don't know why. I'm weird like that. I guess I'm a creep. I don't know. But I like to see the movies. I like to watch the people enjoy the movie.
Entertainment.
It is for me. No, that's my part of my whole experience. It's not just about me watching the movie. It's about seeing the people enjoy the movie and seeing what they laugh, what they don't laugh.
But you also make movies, bro.
Yeah, sorry, that's
different.
it's probably
You know what I'm
completely
saying?
different.
That's why it's not weird to me. I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure out where's the weird part. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. You make movies, bro. So you know.
Yeah,
You need that. You need to see that.
But it's a shot where I'm going up, and we saw it in IMAX, so screen is huge and it's bright and it's clear. It's during the scene where Timon and Pumbaa found Simba, and I'm going up the aisle, going to my seat, and you can just see this was pure Americana going up these steps. You got blacks, you got whites, you got Spanish, you got gays, you got straights, you got I think you got transgender in there. I wasn't too sure.
Because they're transgender,
right? You never know. But I'm trying to include everybody in here, right? I'm trying to be inclusive. So I'm guessing there was one in there. Maybe a couple. Who knows? I definitely know there was gay guys in there because they were ready for Beyonce as soon as they pulled up. These dudes were like, this was the Beyonce movie. Like, these guys were ready for Beyonce. And then we all was like, this is it? That's all we got for Beyonce? Beyonce had like 15 minutes. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm not impressed. I'm not fucking impressed at all. But you know what's crazy? She finagled this to get a Disney deal where she can produce Disney movies now. So.
Wow.
She's like, fucking Lion King. I got my own shit coming.
Yo.
Get that bag. Get that bag. Get that bag.
Bro, for real.
Yeah, husband fucking up with this NFL shit, but I'm glad to see you getting this. I'm glad you getting this Disney money.
Hold on. I want to speak on that. I want to speak on that.
You want to spark the next one before you get on that?
I want to speak on that,
Spark the next one. Spark the next one.
Time out, my G. Time out. Let's talk about
all right,
the
so if y'all don't know, let me give them the 411. So 2 weeks ago, not even Jay-Z, but Rock Nation had made a deal with the NFL to pretty much take care, produce and help around their entertainment content, as well as their initiative for social justice. And Rock Nation is, I believe, is it partially or completely owned by Jay-Z?
I think it's partially.
It's probably partially. Mm-hmm. But, Jay-Z is one of the, main owners, maybe founder, maybe, I'm not sure, of...
He's not the founder.
He's not the founder of Rock Nation? Probably not. Yeah. But, yeah, so, Jay-Z's, he's the man in front of this shit. He's the face you see when shaking the hand of one of the chairmen of the NFL, talking about, yes, Jay-Z would now be able to help figure out, the halftime shows. He's going to help us figure out apparel, shirts, T-shirts, and, of course, help us do some social justice. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Word! What the fuck are you going to do?
This year started off with Jay-Z on the track Ape Shit, talking about, I said no to the Super Bowl. I don't need you. Y'all need me. Y'all need me. And now he's just like, all right, y'all, they gave me the bag, so I guess we needed each other after all. We're past kneeling now, y'all.
We're past kneeling.
Come on, guys, be happy for me. I'm getting the bag, y'all. It's The Rock. All right, and everybody's like, all right, cool. You want to do that? All right, we're still watching football anyway. But what's up with Kaepernick? And he's like, well, Kaepernick did what he had to do. He wanted niggas to know that the police were brutalizing people. So it was success. It was a success. It was The Rock.
It's The Rock.
It was like, that can't be it. Like, nope, that's it. He be all right. Why we can't be focused on Kaepernick? He good. We gotta worry about this. We gotta worry about my deal, y'all.
Yep.
We gotta worry about this bag. We gotta do some social justice.
He tried to put it out there like, we gotta think about why he kneeled, Man. This is my problem with Jay-Z. Hold on, let me say this. This is my problem with Jay-Z. My problem with Jay-Z is that I feel like you trying to make it seem like it's a social justice situation, and I know it's not.
It's not,
because you did the same thing with Barney's when the kid got accused of using a fake credit card. You sat there, instead of boycotting Barney's, you put your clothes in Barney's and started selling with Barney's. So you get more people to come to Barney's. And now you sitting here doing the same thing with the NFL. Where we sitting here.
He did the same thing with Barclays, actually. A lot of people would say about Barclays because they were like, yo, these jobs never come to the people from the community. And then, they had Jay-Z, and they're like, hey, guys, I'm from the community, guys. We got this. This is ours. Ask other people from right across the street if they got a job there. Because Marcy ain't that far from Barclays. It's right fucking there.
Nah, that's type far.
Nah, bruh. You can see it.
Yeah, but of course you can see it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, if you could just walk across the street. But I'm saying it's right fucking there. Yeah. Like, if you step on the roof of fucking Marcy's, you can see Barclay right there.
Marcy's is about a children's museum.
I've been to Marcy's.
That's Brevoort. I'm bugging.
I've been to Marcy's, though. I've been to Marcy's. I would never forget it, because it was like fucking 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Fucking time. Fucking the mirror brought me all over there. Like, you want to smoke over there? I'm like, all right, fuck it. Went over there. I didn't know it was Marcy when I got there. I didn't know it was at some niggas' crib in the project. Niggas drinking, niggas smoking. I think there was a couple of rappers in there. I didn't let these niggas know I made videos, because I could tell these niggas would have been all over my ass. Like, oh, you make videos? You make a video for me? I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm just trying to sit here and smoke and be out. You know what I mean? So, niggas getting tattoos in the back and all this motherfucking shit. Now, like, fucking 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, yo, we gotta fucking go. We walk out. I realized the same homeless guy out in front of the building was still there from when I first got there. And I'm like, wait a minute, why does this area look kind of familiar?
Mm-hmm.
I start really looking, especially because I've been smoking and drinking at this point. For some reason, my vision got clearer. I'm like, wait a minute. Was there a nigga running through here and niggas was shooting? Wasn't that Jay-Z shooting? When the fuck did I see? Then I remember it was the fucking Jay-Z, The Streets is Watching movie was shot there. And I was like, wait a fucking minute. And Maya Marcy turned big ass sign. Marcy Projects. Like, what? I didn't project, but it said Marcy. And I was like, what the fuck? And then you know what's a crazy irony? Right across the street in the subway, there was a picture of the new NBA game. I believe it was NBA 14, 13, 15. Either or, that was the one that was produced by Jay-Z.
Yeah, 2K13.
And I'm sitting there like, wow, right across the street in Marcy. Like, that, you have no shame. Whoever thought of that marketing had no shame. We're like, yeah, we got a place right there. Every time they get on a train, they just see somebody from their hood made a video game. They gotta get it.
Yep, and niggas did, but I feel like he did the same thing. Mm. The same thing with Barney's. He's doing it with the NFL.
Right.
I feel like he, jumped on that. Oh yeah, social injustice warrior bullshit, and then now I'm making money with them. He do. He's a clout chaser, bro.
Right.
And people are not really peeping that about Jay-Z. You know
one thing I peeped about Jay-Z?
He's a money maker.
Not only is he a money maker, but he jump on whatever people are saying.
Yeah, he do.
Because I remember, there was a song where I swear, like a day before the song came out, I saw a meme with this. I think they were like, Zimmerman is alive, and Nipsey's dead. The streets is dead, or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Where they were like, this guy is alive and this killer is gone. The streets is dead. Something like that. I can't remember who it was. It was something in that line. And I remember Jay-Z go ahead and say it on a track that exact same week. I'm like, nigga, you just fucking read what was in the fucking meme. Like, you just fucking recording beats now as tracks? And that's what's going on? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
I'm sorry, y'all. I think... I'm not sure. There was a girl that I think I saw that I know, but I can't tell if that's her or not. So I might interrupt this podcast real quick to do my Mac Daddy. Is that her? I can't tell. This light is kind of bad. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm back, guys. Okay. So what was I saying about Jay-Z again?
We were talking about. You hearing me, Mac Daddy? We were talking about Jay-Z. Yo, she was so nervous parking for like 10 minutes just now.
Why, you did that because of me?
I said, look like it. She couldn't park for a whole 10 minutes of this damn podcast. I'm sitting there like, damn, is she gonna fucking turn off them lights? But whatever. Anyway, back to the Cypher. We were talking about, we went to...
We talking about Jay-Z and the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You feelings on it?
Yeah.
You feel like that is just like the Barney situation?
Yeah, I feel like that. Definitely feel like that.
Man, Jay-Z gonna get the bag. Jay-Z just gonna get the bag, either or. But I'm trying to get the bag. You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Sitting here looking at Shorty now, the one I was just waving at. It made me talk about the girl I was telling you about at the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you what happened at the movie theater, y'all. So, we leave the Matrix. We're walking out. He's like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, cool, Gucci, go use the bathroom. So, this girl walks out, and I remember seeing her when I first got to the theater. And I'm just like, oh, man, she's kind of cute. Natural hair, slim. Well, all right. Maybe I should say something, right? Totally did. She just wanted to walk right past me. I didn't say shit. Because all I kept thinking about was like, damn, before you talk to any girl, you gotta have 3 things in place. None of my shit is in place. So, I really can't do nothing right now. And, I don't know. I'm realizing now I'm starting using that as a crutch.
Yeah.
I think I'm using it as a crutch.
Yeah.
Like, granted, guys, there are 3 things you need to think about before you talk to any girl.
Let's not do that on this show.
Yes, it is. It's the same shit.
Okay.
Hey, you want to save it for the Kiki Candy show?
Yeah, I want to save it for...
The Kiki Candy show.
Yeah, because Yeah, definitely want to save it for the King Candy show.
Okay, so we'll save that for the King Candy show. So we'll come back to you guys soon and tell you guys the 3 things every guy should think of first about themselves and about the situation before they talk to a girl. We'll save that for another podcast. Mm-hmm. So there's a cliffhanger. We're going to leave on a cliffhanger. Yeah. All right? Until next time, y'all, this was the Cypher. We still got like 2 blunts to go, but we ain't got to sit here and talk to you guys on the Cypher. So we're going to talk later. And damn, I think she's still outside. I might go say something to her. So I'm going to talk to y'all later, all right? Much love. God bless. 2 pieces of chicken grease. Later.